Hi friends, welcome back to my crafty desk. My name is Sandra. Oops, I tried to trip myself. I'm here with a haul. So this is the same haul from that long weekend trip or extended weekend trip that I had in Spokane. And this isn't even the end of it. That buzzer was the dryer and the washer because I'm still washing fabrics. So I got through all the the hankies and embroidery things. I got through that. Now I'm working through the fabrics, and then I have to wash the laces. So, but I thought today I would show you this part of the haul because I thought this is so cool. And I'm actually not even showing everything that I got because I don't know that you would be interested in every little thing, but for the most part, anything that has to do with junk journaling, I mean, I thought I would show it to you. And this was super cool because I've never seen these before. So I don't know if anyone has ever seen these. They're needlecraft, like newspaper, copyright 1917 by Needlecraft Publishing Company. Can you see that down there? So I have quite a few of these, and I'm not going to go through every one of them, but I'm going to look at a couple of them. So I just thought, look at these beautiful, if you've never seen these before, if you're like me, or if you have seen these but you haven't seen them for a very long time, then you might appreciate this. Isn't it gorgeous? The colors, they're muted, they're perfect. The designs, it's just, they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So this is 1917, December, and I just wanted to kind of look inside it. So cute. So I don't know, I like surrealism collaging. I think it's so much fun, and I'm brand new to it, so I'm still learning all kinds of things. But like right when I look at this, I think, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun to do. However, the paper is going to be so hard to cut. I may actually scan it, make a photocopy of it for myself onto a different paper to cut out because, you know, anyways, surrealism collaging, if you have never heard of it, it's really fun. And I like it. It's a little bit different, but there's so much in here to cut out. Look at those ladies. So this is just, so this is one. Look at these. I mean, fantastic. This is fantastic. Like, what do I do? I mean, this is amazing. I'll never use all of this. I'm gonna have to sell some of this because there's no way I can use it all. There's no way. I mean, and we all know I'm probably gonna give some of it away too because I like doing that. Look at these. We were just looking at these, and now I have photographs of them from 1922. I don't think I have anything exactly like that though, but it's just, the old Dutch cleanser. That's so funny. I wish I actually had a can of that. Look at that. It reminds me of the commercial with the, when you would spray that spray. They had that commercial when I was a little kid, and they would spray the spray in the bathtub, and those little spongy things or whatever, they would run around and clean the tub. And gosh, I just wanted my mom to buy that can so bad because I wanted to see those things run around the tub. Isn't that silly? For years, nobody knew I thought they were real. But anyhow, look at that. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, so I'll go through these quick. 1922. This is also, so that was that November? Yep, this is December 1922. I just really like the fronts and the backs. Look how beautiful, look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, I could spend a week just looking at this stuff. My finger's blue because I just did a video for the giveaway, and I'm doing several videos in one day. But I wanted to get this on there and show you this. And to everybody that has been sending well wishes to my daughter, thank you. She just got her results, seen the doctor and got the results today from the surgery that she had taken. They had removed that lump, and it is a precancerous. They said it's stage 0. I don't know what any of that means, but they said that it looks great. She's not going to have to go through any radiology or anything like that. They got the entire piece out, and they will monitor her now. So she'll have to go in for breast exams annually for a while. I don't know how many years they do that for. So they'll do that. This is 1923. For now, and just kind of follow through. And I told her, I said, Danielle, do not miss those follow-ups. I don't even care. You don't, for whatever reason, have insurance, you go for your follow-up. I will pay for it. Just, that is not something you mess around with. And if you feel anything, you go in right away. So she's healing well. She's very sore. Funny, not funny story though. Oh my gosh, look at these cute ladies. Okay, I got 2 funny stories. Hopefully I remember them. So one of them is, my daughter was telling one of her, like, I guess it's her like higher up, her boss, supervisor, that was anyways, they were talking about some stuff, and you know, Danielle's was really nervous and scared, of course, at surgery, pain, and then it was, the incision was quite large and where they had to pull, it was horrible, so painful. If anyone on here has ever went through that, you know what she went through. I have not, so I don't know fully. I've had surgeries, but I didn't have them in combination with the fear of possibly dying and leaving my small children behind, you know. So anyhow, so she wasn't, her supervisor, anyhow, I guess, whatever, didn't really have any sympathy. Like, so the day that Danielle found out that she had that lump and that they needed to schedule surgery right away, because, so they, you know, they were like, right away, let's get this in, you need to get in next day, and we need to get this taken care of, or whatever, however that was for that visit. Anyhow, it's always scary when they try to rush you in there, because it takes about 2 months to get an appointment anywhere for anything at this time. And so, good night. How many times is that thing gonna buzz me? So, anyhow, so when they tell you, like, yeah, we need you in right away, look at all these fun ladies. When they tell you you need to come in right away, you're just like, it's a little scary. I mean, I was scared, but I was not letting her know I was scared. I was just like, you know, whatever. Anyhow, so she's talking to her supervisor, and she was like really worried because her supervisor had already made the comment the day that Danielle found out. She called, she still was at work. She had to go to her doctor's appointment, and she came back. That's what it was. She went to her doctor's appointment, they talked about it, and then she came back to work. And she's sitting there and she's trying to work. And then she's getting these overwhelming feelings. Like, she's all, you know, all of a sudden things are going through her mind. Like, I have 4 young children. I'm, you know, basically a single mom, and I'm just, so, you know, all these things are going through her mind. And so she would just zone out, and she would just start crying, and she was trying to get it together, and she's trying to work, and she couldn't focus. And so finally she gives up, and she says, so she calls into the head office, and she says, listen, this is, you know, they already knew what happened. I'm really trying to pull it together. I'm really trying to get stuff done. I know there's things that need to be done, and there's reports, and, you know, all this stuff. But you know what? Nothing's gonna, I mean, she didn't say this, but I'm just thinking. Anyway, she's telling them, I'm struggling. I absolutely cannot focus right now. Can I please leave work early to go home? And she was told, yes, can she please just get stuff done before she leaves? She's like, okay. So she ended up not leaving because the gal that works so her assistant went to lunch and never came back to work, which has been an issue. Anyhow, but anyways, her assistant left for lunch when Danielle got back from the doctor's office, and then she just didn't come back to work. She called, and so Danielle was like, well, I can't just leave and close the office. So she stayed, and she worked for the rest of the day, getting things done, trying to get things done. She didn't get everything done the way she was supposed to, but she tried, and she even worked past the time that she was supposed to be there. So the next day, I guess they called her, and she was like, you didn't get these things done. She's like, yeah, you probably shouldn't have left early, because there was a bunch of stuff that still needed to get done. And so that's when Danielle said, I didn't even leave work early. I stayed late because the other lady didn't come back, and without saying it, but basically I have no support from anybody higher up, but oh, whatever. So they said, although we sympathize with you, you know, you're going through this issue, you cannot use this issue as a reason to miss work or to be late. When my daughter told me that, I was just like, I don't know, cuss word after cuss word going through my brain. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm like, give me that number. I was like, Mama Bear, give me that number. I'm going over there right now. What's their address? Where are they? I have a friend who's got a plane. Okay. So anyways, my daughter's like, Mom, I don't know what to do. And I told her, I said, no job is worth it. No job is worth it. And at the end of the day, I don't care how old you are and how many kids you have, you can always come home. Like, what in the world is happening? So then I guess some other stuff had happened later on. So after a little while, the Danielle supervisor had come to help out with some stuff, because she's told them now, like at this point now, she's like, I'm going to be taking a short leave of absence from work. I have to get some things together, and I have, you know, like I have to heal from my surgery. There's things I have to do. So she had the surgery, but the other gal ended up putting her time in. When she found out that Danielle was taking time off, she put her time in really quick. And so she took it. So then my daughter was like, I just can't do that. I can't just leave nobody there. So I'm going to stay and work another, I don't know, week and a half or so before I take my leave. My supervisor will have time to come in and kind of like pick up where I'm going to leave off, maybe, or something like that. So our supervisor comes in. So they're walking the property. My daughter is a property manager for a huge, giant property. It's like, I don't know how many acres big it is, and she has to walk it and do all kinds of different things and stuff. So anyhow, so as they're walking, my daughter's in pain, and she's had that surgery, and her bra is rubbing on her incision. Oh, it was just horrible. So she's telling me all this, and she goes, yeah, Mom, she goes, I was just telling her, the lady, I'm just going to call, I was telling my supervisor, yeah, I'm really just scared and nervous. You know, like I haven't been very focused because I've been thinking about these other things. And her supervisor says, oh, I completely understand what you're going through with all my surgeries, or with my surgeries, or something like that. And my daughter just stops, and she's such a caring person. She goes, oh my gosh, supervisor, I didn't know you had surgeries. Now they're talking about Danielle's possible breast cancer, right? And her surgery to remove this lump. So of course her mind's like going into this section, because this is what the gal says. She goes, I didn't know you had surgeries. I'm so sorry. I never even knew that. Are you okay? When did this happen? Like, so my daughter's complete concern now is for this lady. And this lady goes, oh, yeah, no, mine wasn't cancer. I just know how you feel because I had breast surgery. I had implants put in. Is everybody else stunned? What? No. You did not just compare that to breast cancer. You did not do it. Oh my God. Anyways, whatever. It takes all kinds. My daughter was just like, I go, what did you say? And she goes, I didn't say anything. I just stared at her because I didn't know what to say, Mom. Like, what? Oh, this is 1986, medicine in early Spokane. Well, that's kind of cool. Some old newspaper. I'm not really a newspaper collector, but there's some cool. I might take a peek at that. Let me just set that aside here. I don't want those in my mix of my books, but here's some other ones. These didn't have any covers on them, but aren't they so cool? Oh, I guess there's a little bit of a cover. November 19. Oh, I think these are all ripped up. Oh, maybe a couple of these should turn up in those scrap packs. I'm not sure if you're gonna see this before or after. You'll see it before the scrap packs go out, but with the 2-month anniversary giveaway. Anyhow, that was one funny story, but my other funny story, since I'm pretty sure nobody watches my channel of my family. I don't know. They were watching them for a while there. I don't know if they still are, but I can't name names because I'll get in trouble. But one of my children went to the estates. Well, more than one of my children went estate selling with me, but one child in particular was going estate selling with me, and he came out and said, I'm done. I'm ready to go home. Okay, he pretty much was ready to go home. I'm like, why? What happened? He said he was walking, and now these houses were jam-packed full, and he said he was walking by down the hallway, and he noticed, and you know, like all the rooms are open because it's an estate sale, so it's all inside the house. So you walk through the houses, everything's for sale. So you walk through the bathrooms, the kitchens, the closets, the linen closets, bedroom closets, everywhere, the garages, the shed, everything. And so some stuff's outside, but you know, it's all in the house. And there's a ton of people. I mean, everywhere. It's like if you've never been to an estate sale, they're huge. Like there's people everywhere. So every time you turn around, so like when there's somebody there. It's like a real busy day at the store. So these are so cool. Anyhow, so he comes out. We're already out of the truck. We're done. We're just loading our stuff up. Me and my husband, and he comes out. And he's like, has this horrible look on his face. He's like, what the heck is happening? He goes, I don't know if this is a common thing, or I think he said something like that. He goes, I don't know. He goes, but I was walking down the hallway and I was gonna go look in the bathroom, or he was walking by the bathroom and he just looked in, because you know, you're walking by these doors, so you just kind of look in. So he looks in and there's this lady sitting on the toilet. And so you know how it takes like a moment to understand what you're seeing. So yeah, well, is she just sitting on the, like, does she just need a rest? Does she need help? Is she having, you know, because she wasn't really, really old, but she wasn't young either. And so he thought, does this person need help? Until he looks a little bit deeper, not deeper, but like more concentrated look, I guess. I don't know. And he realizes, and now this is a Jack and Jill bathroom, he said. So there's doors on both sides and they're both open because it's a cell. And her pants are down around her ankles. Yeah. So, and he goes, that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was we locked eyes. He's like, Mom, I'm never going to recover. He goes, I'm done. I don't want an estate sale with you anymore. I'm like I did it to him, you know? Anyways, so there's this, all these wonderful books. And so you can see there's too many. I'm never going to use them all. And even after selling some of this, I will still have much too much. So I think I'm going to definitely be sharing it here and there. Oh my gosh, that's a heavy stack. But also in that wonderful stack, I wanted to grab this out. I don't know much about these, and I don't really use them in my books, so I don't really know. This was in this, so what this was, when I was getting all the fabrics out of that big box that I bought, when I was pulling those out and separating them to get them in the wash, all of these were on the bottom of the box. I mean, this is how big this box was. So I was like, oh my gosh, I found the mother lode on this. So this one says the 1902 edition of the Sears Roebuck catalog, and the cover's really in great condition. I don't know that these are actually old, or if they're, I don't know anything about these. Do you know anything about these? Maybe I should look it up to learn. Like, do they just make them and say they're from, this is what it was from 1902? Or was this an actual catalog from that area, from that era? Oh my God, but look at these. Oh, beautiful. The pages, like, they're just great, and they're just the perfect yellowing around the edges. Gosh, how big are they? They are. Oh, what do I have all over this ruler? I have some sort of inky stuff. Okay, let's see. So there's not quite, that's about 11. Okay, so, and altogether is like 8 by 11. So literally can just cut them and put them in a book, couldn't you? You sure could. And even if you needed to, I mean, like, I don't want to cut the edges off. I love how they're just perfectly yellowed. So nice. Oh my gosh, did you see those carriages? I know I'm flipping through this quickly. If there's something you want to see more in depth, you just have to let me know. But I don't want to spend the entire, I don't want to spend like 5 hours looking through it. I don't even know what time it is right now. We've been at it for, 18 minutes. Oh my gosh, I almost fell. And there goes my head. So I also found these cool magazines, so they're not as old, but 1978 and 1984. So I have been on the hunt. So the one thing I have not been able to find, I don't know, a lot of people are commenting that I just find everything, and I have, or not everything, but I find wonderful things. I know, I agree. I think I'm very blessed on the things that I'm able to find. I think a lot of it has to do with just in the area that I'm at and having the time to go do it and look for this stuff. But the one thing that I cannot find are magazines from between the 1950s and the 1980s, and even before that. That's fine, like I don't even know when magazines started, but whatever. So, but I'm looking for the older magazines because I want the ads to do the surreal collaging. There's a lot of fun stuff in those, and I'm looking for things like, I don't even know what the magazines would be called back then, but like Women's World, like those kind of magazines. Do you know what I'm talking about? Nobody has them. I think they've all been thrown away. I bet you anything, when I worked at the dump, I bet people were just bringing them on in, throwing them all out. And I was just like, take it to bin number 2, take it to bin number 3, not knowing that they were taking all these wonderful things. So this one's March 1978. Now this one is all yellowed, so I'm probably not going to do this for my surrealism collaging because I don't find this to my taste in that, but I do like these ladies to do paper dolls with. I think they're going to be fun to play with like that. This one, I like this one. So this one, let me just show you. So if you're into surrealism, you're gonna see it before I do. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. That buzzer must just go off continuously until you take the laundry out. It's annoying. So, like those packs of cigarettes are going to be kind of fun to play with. I think, you know, like I like the images of the faces. But I'm looking for like advertisements, like these cool old ads. Like, look at that little baby's face. That's going to be fun to play with. You know, things like that. And see their legs, they're out. So I'm looking for like movement. And I'm looking for just different types of things like that. I don't know. I thought I'd seen some cool page. These eyes, they're going to be fun to play with. Like, and then, oh my gosh, stop it. Look at those books. That right there. That's like the mix of both worlds for me. That's going to be the surreal collage mixed with my junk journaling. So that's going to have to go somewhere. Should I just leave that open like that? I will forget, won't I? I know I will. I know I will. And also these older magazines have wonderful letters and words and all the different types of scripts that you can find. I don't know if different kinds of is the right word. There's a word for the letters. I can't remember what it is, but somebody taught it to me on YouTube, but I don't remember. In that same haul, in that same box, I mean that same haul, but that same box. Check this out. Bambi's Children. I never heard of this book. It's, Slayton, so it's a McClelland and Stewart Limited. Felix Salton. Okay. Bambi's Children. Have you ever heard of this book? Let's see. It is, let me see what I can figure out here. Illustrated. Let me see if I can get my camera a little bit closer on this for you. Okay, is that too close? I hope not. I'll stand up so I can see. It is, oh, it's copyright Canada, 1939. So Bambi's Children, so this must be, it's showing the deer, so I'm guessing Bambi grew up and had a family. I never even heard of this. How cute is this book? I don't even know if I can cut this one up. Or if I don't even know. I don't know. But then this book was in there. This is super duper cute. The Smallest Boy in the Class. This is an old school book. William Morrow and Company, New York, 1949. But then it made its way to Federal Way, Washington, where I ended up in Spokane, Washington, where I picked it up. So there's a lot, which, look at that old tape. Let me just struggle through here. Oh, look at me destroy the old tape, but I can't get it off anyways. Oh yeah, it's just gonna crumble, so that's fine. I'm just gonna do that then. I will not try to save it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That is a book. That is a journal cover for sure. Isn't that so cute? I have like a stack. This is a journal cover. This is a journal cover. This is a journal cover. Will they really become journal covers? Who knows? Oh my gosh, look at these cute pages. I really love the sepia kind of look with the black of that black and white and sepia with the colored spots on there. I think they're so cute and fun. Okay, enough of that book. And then tissue with a picture. Is that a drawn picture? Well, somebody was gonna make something, it looks like. So let's just close this back up and put this away for another day. My hair's I'm just shedding over here, don't mind me. Okay, this one, do you get the years on these? I wonder. I would like to know. I'm not a seamstress, so I don't even know where I would look. Oh, right there, 1964. Cute ladies, and I love, and look at that. That's in pretty decent shape. What's this? This one's been used, it looks like. Let's see, pattern. What year is this one? Can you tell by the clothing? Maybe, I don't know. I do not see the date quickly here. Am I too big now? Oh my gosh, I do not like that. I'm using the washer and dryer down in my craft room. And yes, I have been blessed for the very first time in my life to have 2 sets of washers and dryers. Our house is pretty big, and so the washer and dryer was always down in the basement. Is where it was when we did our remodel for our home, which we're still in the middle of doing. We just do it little by little, like as we can afford it. So when we did our bathroom up in the top floor, so it's like when you come into the house, there's our main floor, and then there's an upstairs. And the upstairs is just our bedroom and bathroom. And then the basement it goes down to the basement. It's not a daylight basement, but I do get a lot of daylight from the windows because they're the window wells. Anyhow, it's a full basement that's done. My husband remodeled it and did everything down here. So he made me a completely giant craft room and so there's a bathroom down here. There's an office down here and a bedroom down here, plus my big craft room. And then there's the regular washer and dryer, the laundry area. So we kept that for when guests come over, or for me, for my crafting down here, and things like that. So that's what that washer and dryer are buzzing at me for. And when we remodeled my bathroom, we put the washer and dryer up there because it's just us that live here. My husband, myself, and our dog. And so all my laundry is upstairs. So that's why I'm doing it. Makes more sense. I was running down 2 flights of stairs and then up 2 flights of stairs all the time for quite a few years until we did that bathroom. And so I'm so glad. Anyhow, that's the haul for today. Those are my crazy stories. I hope you enjoyed the whole thing. And let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on that lady? Am I just being super crazy about the way I feel about that? I mean, is that just the way of the world right now? Like, I don't even know. I just feel like we should know, and we should do better. She needs to do better. Anyhow, that girl. So anyways, with that, I will see you guys later on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this haul. I look forward to crafting with you soon and working on some fun stuff. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.